Hey y'all, this is Fresh from Fire Backyard Living. Well, we're stepping into the competition for the WIG 2025 indoor grow off. So let me show you my first entry. So here is my first entry. It's basically an old arrow garden that I've cleaned up. I took the light off the back. And with this, since the pump isn't working, the pump stopped working. I replaced the light, but the pump stopped working. And so I just decided to use it for the crack key method. Tested this out last year, but I was busy growing this monster. So I didn't really pay too much attention to this. I got some lettuce to grow, but this year, as far as for the side crack key method, I'm not going to show you the other ones that I'm doing too and what inspired this. I'm doing all basil. I have a lot of basil and I love basil. So I'm going to try to grow as much basil as I can indoors because it just seems to grow better indoors for me. The bugs out here are ruthless. Basil does not, stop them. They eat up the basil and other plants too. So we're going to try basil in this. I think I'm going to do the traditional Genevieve. I have some purple basil and I have some spicy clove. I have a lot of basil. So to start, I've already put the little cups in here, and this is just a tip for anybody that's wanting to grow hydroponics. Don't ever throw your plasticware away. These are cups that I've basically saved and washed off again. If some of these sponges you can't save, but for these little cups and these little covers that we're going to talk about in a minute, don't throw them away. Just put them in a little cupboard if you're tired, if you put them in a little plastic dish, whatever, and put them to the side. Because these are coming in handy. I don't have to buy any more because I already have them in stock. So basically what you want to do is put this in the hole that's already in the arrow garden. And I already have this filled with water. As you can see in there, I don't know if you can see that, but fill it with water and put your sponge in. Now, as for the sponges, I basically ordered these online. You can get these at hydroponic stores, just wherever you can find hydroponic products. Grab them. I got a big value pack, so I've had these ever since last year when we were doing the hydroponics with Miss T. So yeah, we still have a lot left over, and they're just cute little comb sponges. You can order different ones online, whatever fits the little cups that you have, basically the little baskets that you have. Excuse me, I said cups, but this is a basket, hydroponic basket. Whatever fits what you have, that's what you need to get as far as the sponge side. So next, what you want to do is just basically drop your seed in there. All these sponges usually come with a hole in them, so you want to drop 2 or 3 seeds in there. I've already tried one. I can just rake that in there. But I usually like to try to put 2 or 3 seeds in the hole, and that's it. And then you want to cover it with your humidity dome, and this will help the seed germinate. Now you can also, to avoid crust or algae growing on your sponge, you can cover this with aluminum foil. A lot of times when you get these hydroponic systems, they'll come with a little sticker where you can cover all that sponge, but I don't worry about it. As long as you keep your seed moist, you should be good to go. Now what I decided to plant in this system is spicy clove basil right here, Thai in the back, and then cinnamon right here. And my logic is the spicy clove is going to be kind of bushy and short, while the other ones are going to grow tall. So hopefully they won't, compete or block each other out. I kind of have them a little close. Oh, and this is what I forgot to tell y'all about. This did not come with this system. I found these online as well. I just kind of measured the hole for this system and looked online, and they had caps to cover it. You want to keep, when using the crack key method, you want to try to keep your water and the base that you're using to hold your water covered. It's said that that's supposed to help keep out the algae from growing in there. It's not going to harm your plant if you do have algae growing, but just to keep it, unjanky looking, everything. It's better to just kind of cover all the holes you can. I'm also going to come with a piece of electrical tape like I had last year to cover up this crack right here, but you can also use aluminum foil. Like I said, you can use aluminum foil to cover the sponge. Just use what you got in your home and go with it. Now, I also wrote what I'm growing on top of the humidity dome. Right now, I don't have a pen that can write on this, so like I said, use what you got. So and definitely write down what you're growing, because I've done this before, dropped my seeds and completely forgot what I was growing until it actually matured. Now for my next style of growing using the crack key method, I'm basically going to use some glass bottles that I got out of my cabinet. These are some old chili sauce bottles that I've lost the lid to, and that's a old juice bottle. I'm a bottle saver. I get it from my grandparents. But I lost the lid to them, so I decided, hey, I'm going to use the crack key method and do this experiment using glass bottles. So same baskets that I had saved, washed them out, put the sponge in, and I have a plate down in the bottom of this. And to kind of cut down on the light, I have a grow bag that I was gifted at a meetup. It's kind of small, so I was like, hey, why don't I use it with this? I might very well cut a hole in another grow bag that I have this size and put over it to make it completely dark. But for right now, just to get it started tonight, because I've been dragging my feet since last year. I wanted to enter this grow off last year, but I just got so busy, so I said I'm definitely going to enter it this year. But this is the way I'm going to do the second style of crack key. And so over here, I have decided to plant the basil dark opal, and then I did 2 more Genevieve, and I hope I'm saying that right, seeds, and then the dark purple ball basil. Same logic as the other crack key method I had that I showed you earlier. These are going to grow tall, and these are going to be kind of bush-like, so hopefully they'll get along in this little growing space. And if not, we'll just cut them and eat them. Yeah, so there's different ways of doing this. Like I said, this is my first entry, so I'm going to show y'all the actual hydroponic systems. And y'all know I've been holding off on cutting down Big Bertha, but I think it's time. As you can see, she's still fruiting, but looking very, very, very beat up. So this is a dwarf variety of yellow tomato, and this is a tiny Tim, and it still got fruit, but it's about time to take this one down. So that's going to be my next entry. So yeah, stay tuned, y'all. I'm going to show y'all a couple of ways we're growing indoors.